NLP is about learning something, and I think Ayurveda being such a rich knowledge and method which has already been evolved for those thousands of years, somehow we are blinded to it because of the current situation, maybe the current education and the current way the medical industry is working. But to really come back and learn a few basics, and for 5 days, when you eat a proper food, when you are in the nature, when you are a little stress free, when you are not on too much on your mobiles, and then when you learn how to see Ayurveda, then you can go a long way. So this course is also about opening your eyes towards Ayurveda, so that some of your problems, which you may have not thought about, can be very easily accessed and cured through Ayurveda.
Science of Ayurveda believe that we should have a healthy and happy life. If you ask what are the objective of Ayurveda, is that swasthasya swasthya samrakshana. A healthy man's health is more promoted. Aturasya vigara prashamana. The disease demands, disease we want to remove. If you ask the question, who is a healthy man according to WHO definition, physical and social well-being and not merely absence of disease is health. This is what they say. And different organizations have different attitude. But if you want to listen the most wholesome definition of health, you will have to come to Ayurveda. Samadosha, samagnischa, samadhatu, malakriya, prasanna atma indriya, swastha ityabhitiye. Your doshas should be in balance. Vata, Pitta and Kapha should be in balance. Agni, your fire. We have 13 Agnis, but the main Agni is Jadaragni. The Agni will be in balance. And if the food you eaten according to the science of Ayurveda, it is converted into 7 different things. Rasa, Rakta, Mamso, Masti, Majja, Dhatu, semen, like that it will convert. And 3 malas, 3 wastes we have. These 3 waste, your sweating, shit and urine should go from the body. Not only that, you will have a prasanna atma. You will have always a calmness. You should be always optimistic, and you have a balanced mind. Such a person is only known as healthy person, swasthya person.
NLP and Ayurveda, if NLP is working for the mind and Ayurveda is working for the body. If I know a lot of things, I know my mind, but my body is not fit, my body is not okay, definitely I'm not going to work with it. So what I believe, NLP and Ayurveda is working like mind-body combination.
The health building of Ayurveda has 4 pillars. And whoever protect these 4 pillars very well, the building will be stable and healthy. These 4 pillars is proper exercise, proper food, proper sleep, balanced way of sexual life. If you look maximum new generation people, they have no time for exercise, they have no time for making good food. Even if they make, they have no time to eat that food in a settled way. So they don't do the exercise, they don't make good food, and new generation people, maximum people have different kinds of sleep related problem, as well as when they come to the sexual life, there also we have problem. In India, around 23 or 27 percentage of the girls, new generation girls, have polycystic ovarian disease, different kinds of fibroids in their embryo. And for boys, the new generation boy have different kinds of sex related problem. One of the main industry coming up in hospital field is related with the childbirth.
How I've experienced NLP and Ayurveda through this workshop is that, uh, we have the wisdom of thousands of years put together, and we still want to go out to find to get knowledge. While we have it here, we have it recorded, but we're not utilizing such a treasured experience or treasured knowledge. So I think through NLP and Ayurveda, there is technique for the body, technique for the mind, and technique for your soul. I think it brings the whole mind, body, and soul, theory together in practice. I think it was a beautiful experience.
There is two basic direction in modern healing. One group is going the biochemistry way. Biochemistry way, that means what you eat, and that eaten food has what much calorie. For an example, you four people drink a glass of sweet or 2 pieces of Mysore pak. So they have, according to the weight, what are the ingredients, according to that they have a calorie calculation. But that calorie calculation for 4 people, it will be different according to the digestion of the people. They are calculating all these things by heating 1 liter of water with certain heat and increasing its temperature 1 degree. That is how their calculation comes. Which in laboratory it is okay. When it comes to human being, it will not function.
And after doing this, I realized that NLP is in which you get to know yourself. And the feedback which Ashok sir has given, like after knowing you, that what changes you should bring in your life. And I think that is the best thing in it. And it's necessary for, I think, everybody to progress in life. And Ayurveda, because it's an cultural heritage of India, so and it really has the most powerful techniques to heal you up.
So according to Ayurveda, if you come to know your constitution, and if you eat, if you work, if you sleep, if you do all your activities synchronizing with your dosha, you will be a happiest person. So in a way, there are main reason for disease is imbalance in doshas. So if you come to know that what is balance, what is imbalance for you, many of our problems we can solve with this understanding. So basically, darshana is seeing, sparshana by touching, and chodhya by asking. Normally we get details about people. This is the 3 main techniques we use first time in Ayurveda. Secondly, nadi is first, mutram is second, urine, and your malam, your color, your tongue, your eyes, your sound, and your shape. So people, when you come, what they are saying, what the reality will be always different. Because you can manipulate your words, you can manipulate different things, but you cannot manipulate your nadi. So because it is not directly with your physical control. So that is why nadi pariksha is become an important thing in diagnosis. For an example, you are showing the body of kapha. You are not exactly pure kapha, but you have more prominent qualities of kapha. A kapha means that which is ruled with water. So kapha people's body will be like a kapha, like water, it is flabby. Kapha, according to Ayurveda's Panchabhuta theory, it is earth and water. So these people will be more earthly people. That means they cannot run too much. If somebody is slim like Ashok, comparing with a fat man, they can run. They are not much grounded like Kapha people. And Kapha people basically, four people, if Ashok is giving room, if you give the room to four people, each people will have some expectation about the room. It should be on the top, it should be with good views, it should be with that and this. So if you give the worst room to you, comparing to these three people, you will be the person who make less critics. So whenever you want to do some good things, bad things, if you know how to categorize these people, what can be their preferences, by using this Tridosha Siddhanta, we can come to know many things. So some quarreling people, if you don't satisfy them, if you give the bad things to them, these people can make sound easily. This is called Pitta people. A Pitta person, Pitta is fire, he will speak very loud. He will do things very fast. For an example, if a Pitta person, you are a salesman and wanted to sell something to a Pitta person, you give to her, if you apply this on the face, all the black mark will go, your face will shine like Dimple Kapadia. You don't think. You go and give them. If you go to a Kapha person and say this is a good product which will shine your face, the Kapha person will say, whatever shining gold is given, I am happy and satisfied with that. And I am not interested in more glow in my mind. I am trying to clean my heart something. Is you have anything to shine my heart inside, something I can apply? Like that they will say. If you go to a Vada person with this cream, this is a good cream, if you apply you will have this. Do you have any guarantee? Do you have any proof for this? And many people are coming with such kind of things and cheating and looting and making big money. How I will trust you? The Vada person is like wind. You don't know when it is going to start, where it is going. We don't know any calculation. The uncertainty, too much logical things will be from Vada.
You know so many things, but if your body is not working, it's not going to work. So Ayurveda, the awareness of your Ayurveda helps us to get our body fit and energetic and healthy, and NLP things allow us to know your mind, know your pattern, know your behavior. So it's a great mixture, it's a great combo. Means this is going to work, because health we cannot skip in our life. Without health we cannot lead a happy life. Whether whatever you know, whatever the knowledge you have, if your body is not okay, knowledge is not going to work. So first we need to know how we can just keep our body fit fit and healthy, then we need to learn how we can make this whole empowered and the success in the life. So for me, it's great.